Think about a time when you were standing in the middle of a chaotic room, feeling totally overwhelmed by the loud opinions and demands of everyone around you. Maybe you told some friends you wanted to try out for a new team, and they immediately laughed at your chances. Or maybe a group project went wrong, and everyone quickly pointed their fingers at you. It is exhausting. When we face moments like that, we usually look around for guidance. The author Rudyard Kipling is mostly remembered today for writing animal stories like The Jungle Book, but he was also a father. Kipling wrote this poem as a practical, step-by-step survival manual for his son to handle those exact pressures. Navigating the daily stress of school and social groups doesn't require us to reinvent anything. We have a 100-year-old framework for keeping ourselves steady. The first major test the poem outlines is about keeping your composure when everyone around you is panicking. Kipling writes about self-trust, making the choice to believe in your own path, even when your peers are actively telling you that you don't have what it takes. He adds a tough rule about patience to go with it. If people spread rumors about you, or even openly hate you, you have to endure it without stooping to use lies or hatred to fight back. By holding firm under that pressure, you learn that emotional stability has nothing to do with controlling how other people act. It comes entirely from building an internal shield, so their negativity cannot change who you are. As you pursue any goal, you are eventually going to hit the two extremes of life. Kipling treats triumph and disaster as identical imposters wearing different masks. These two abstract shapes balance perfectly on a scale. Both deceive you. A big win makes you lazy, while a tough loss makes you quit. Both extremes trick you about your actual worth. And sometimes, a failure means watching a project or a dream you worked on for months break apart right in front of you. When your muscles are exhausted and you want to quit, the poem describes your will as an independent voice inside you that orders your tired body to hold on. True resilience is the choice to kneel down in the mess, pick up damaged tools, and start rebuilding from zero, driven entirely by internal willpower. The poem then turns to how we navigate social circles and the heavy pressure we often feel to change our personalities based on who is in the room. It warns about walking with kings, associating with the most popular or high-status people. The challenge is joining them without becoming arrogant or losing the ability to relate to everyday people. On the flip side, when you are talking with crowds and blending in with the general majority, you have to do so without abandoning your personal morals or your unique virtues. Kipling sets the clear boundary. You should value your friends and respect your enemies, but never give any single person's opinion so much power that it controls your self-worth. Social maturity is being able to walk through a royal palace or a noisy street and remain exactly the same person, without constantly seeking approval. The poem saves its most relentless opponent for the very end, time itself. Kipling calls the minute unforgiving. It offers no second chances, no pauses, and no refunds once the sand slips through the glass. His instruction is to fill every minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run. That means squeezing the absolute maximum amount of effort out of whatever time you have right now. You cannot wait around for the perfect moment or the ideal conditions to act. Achieving your goals relies entirely on recognizing that you have to use the present minute. If you can master these conditions, managing doubt, surviving failure, and using your time, the poem promises an ultimate reward. Yours is the earth. This isn't literal ownership of the world. It is total mastery over your own experience within it. It is what it looks like to be truly mature. So when the chaotic storms arrive and the unforgiving minutes start ticking down, how strong is your own internal compass?